That's your pocketbook to give.
Well, and it wasn't like you guys were doing that to solidify your relationship. You were doing it because you felt like having sex. So you still had the Hello, friends. We're back. We're Black and Curious. I'm Kendrin.
Uh, hey y'all, it's Deja.
And welcome. If you've never been here before, we do a cross section of pop culture in real life. Um, if that sounds interesting to you, we're here multiple times a week. Go ahead and subscribe and like this video in advance. We're talking Reddit mess.
Reddit story times as I
Deja
try
has
to
our-
get to the link of it all.
If you've never watched our Reddit stories, we have one up about homosexuals that I will that I will link that has gotten quite a few views and quite a bit of commentary. So watch that next.
I'm like, why I kept it? Okay. This is a long one, friends. So bear
Okay.
with me. I'm gonna put my actor's voice on for you.
Mhm.
So this is titled Suddenly Bringing Deal Breaker Topic. Is it an excuse to end the relationship? These are, first of all, this story is not about me or Candron, so don't y'all try it, okay?
No, it's
This is
not.
a Reddit story time.
If you want to see the link, we'll put it in the description box. Go ahead.
Okay. I, 33 female, have met a guy, 36 male, in Bumble, should say on Bumble. So I guess I'm gonna have to proofread and read at the same time. Both of us are looking for a relationship, which was clear from the start, from the first date. At first, I had zero expectation, but he was very charismatic, physically attractive, and initiating dates. So ended up feeling attached to him after meeting him for 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
We are compatible in bed as well. 3 times and y'all fucking already? All right.
Good for
We are
you.
compatible in
Find
bed
out
as
early.
well. No judges. No judges. Okay. So she said, she goes on to say that they're compatible in bed as well. He is so good, and I think I never, this girl, this is why you are attached. Okay. We're not going to diagnose while we read, just read itself. All right. He is so good, and I think I never had this kind of chemistry before. However, after we met for about 6 times, I wonder if this is American people writing this because this is weird.
Okay, just read it. Go ahead.
Can you tell I have not read this?
It's fine.
However, after we met for about 6 times, I couldn't see him for 2 weeks as I had to study for an exam that is important for my job. Since then, he didn't message me at all, completely disappeared from my life almost, and felt like he pulled out, became distant. I thought maybe he was giving me space. So after 2 weeks, I reached out to him, asked him out to dinner. We grabbed dinner and we went to my place. After sex, he suddenly brings up the topic of having no kids forever. He says, he says, I look like someone who would like to have kids, whereas he doesn't want kids at all. I knew about it. He briefly mentioned it in the past, but he was mentioning this as a deal breaker for him. This is all over the place. I honestly told him that having kids is optional for me and never deeply thought about it yet. At this stage, he said, once I reach mid 30 with woman hitting biological clock, I'm like, what? Most likely I would want to have kids. What was strange was that after this conversation, I thought he was sleeping over my place, but he left. I understand that this topic of having kids or not is very important, but why do I feel that he is using this excuse to no longer meet me? Why do I feel like he is bringing this up because he sees this is going nowhere? Maybe you answer this yourself. I just felt
Yeah.
weird that that he will bring this topic when he had dates plus sex with me rather than talk about this before and then see how it goes. Also, if I'm really not sure what also if I am really not sure I want kids or not, does that mean I can date him going forward? Girl,
He don't want to
maybe
date
you
you.
should
What are
have
you
sent this
talking
through
about?
ChatGPT to get this edited before you put it on Reddit. However,
he doesn't want to date you. What are you talking
Girl,
about?
he don't even
That's
want to smack
crazy.
bellas with you no more. He not showing up. Okay.
No.
He disappeared out of your life. Like you said, what she say? She said that he pulled out and became distant.
Uh, Here's
Let
my
me not
thing.
do you 33 years old. What the hell? Why the hell are we here? At 33.
Also, here's my thing. I don't shame anybody for at what point they want to, have sex or whatever. Um,
Do
that
you? You can do it on
said,
the first night.
first night, I don't make any difference to me.
To each their own.
To each their own. Um, and it works out for some people and it doesn't for other people, and that's fine. But my thing is,
That's your pocketbook to give.
well, and it wasn't like you guys were doing that to solidify your relationship. You were doing it because you felt like having sex. So you still had things to learn about each other. And clearly he was still dating probably still dating other people. And y'all were still learning about each other. So he decided he didn't want to date you anymore. And yes, did he use this as an excuse, as like a deal breaker? Oh, yeah, he did. But at the end of the day, like, he didn't even need to say that. He could have just stopped talking to you. Like, y'all were not serious or exclusive or any of the things. Y'all were only out 6 times.
Friends, we have an update.
And honestly, if you get that attached that quickly, you probably don't need to be having sex on day 3.
No,
You might need to wait a little bit.
not at all. So,
Some
down in the
people can and some
comments,
people can't. I you
down in the comments, here we
know.
are. Because we like to peruse the streets because nosy. Okay. Right
Mm-hmm.
there. Skeletal Wondering says, you're feeling those things because that is exactly what he is doing. She
Yeah.
responds, yeah, it's odd how deal breaker conversations often come after sex. Well, girl, considering that y'all was smacking the bellies
Very
after
early,
three outings, because it
which is
didn't
fine.
say, or not even outings, 3 meetings,
Yeah,
three comings of together. So basically you came together to, and that was it.
which is fine. But you have to know, like, you haven't had all the serious conversations. You haven't had all the conversations, period, to have
Hello.
to decide
I don't
whether or
think it
not you're
was
going
no
to be in a
conversations being
relationship
had.
after 3 dates or even after
Child.
6. Like, girl, you sound stupid.
Yes, at 33, hella dumb. I don't know how to say this. They say, yeah, not only is how this guy worded it terrible, girl, yo syntax is terrible too. But if it's such an important deal breaker, why didn't he put it on his dating app profile? I have that. I don't. Okay. On my dating profile, it says that I do not want kids as my deal breaker. Is what it should say. That's not what it said. I just fixed it because it was stupid. Someone else responded to that and said probably excluded it on purpose. He wants to get as much women in bed as possible, and once he feels he is what? And once he feels he will have. Okay, let's fix this. Because what? Once he has got his fill, then he'll move on to the next. Okay, there's that. Child, everybody is basically just telling her. Nobody is really saying this straightforward to the point. What is this? Oh no, I thought it was good. Nobody is giving it to her like we are. Everybody's being very kind and gentle. They're using kid gloves with the girl. But like, baby, at 30 some years old, you should already know what the deal is. This is stupid.
It was 6 dates or 6 meetings, gatherings, whatever. Girl, move on. You got attached too fast. Let's just move on.
Mm. All right, friends, y'all get down in the comments and y'all let us know what your thoughts are about these Reddit stories that I have found. I didn't even share the other one. I'll do that for another day.
All right.
But yeah, it's all around dating and chaos and confusion. So
Do
let
we
us know if you like these and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next conversation. Bye.
Bye.